Hello friends, welcome. So this is the new setup for the summer time. So good evening friends, and wherever you are daily at 7:30 we are coming online discussing all about our technical tutorials on the different areas at Python, PHP, MySQL, SQLite, database integration, web programming, and right now we are working more on the Python basics. So I hope you are all enjoying our tutorials, and this every day at 5 or 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, in the evening time of India, we come online to explain to you what are the tutorials we have added and what are the tutorials we are going to add and what's our plan. So yesterday 3 tutorials were added, 3, and today 1 podcast was added. So this podcast, what you can use it for when you are totally free. Don't means if you are cycling, walking, or in your car, you can play this podcast and see the audio output. So these audio outputs are generated, and these are specially for the topics like where you are not directly typing anything on the code, listening what are the areas Python can be used and why I should use Python, and all those podcasts we generally in a podcast style it helps. I hope you are enjoying. Earlier also we had a series of podcast on Kinter, so similar to that we have started also the Python basics. In also, it is not that the podcast we are entirely depending, we are also uploading the tutorials for our Python basic. You want to learn Python basics, you can join, and you are most welcome, and tell your friends also to join. So these tutorials one by one we will be uploading, so you can start from the scratch. Now I think 4 or 5 are uploaded. Initially 1 or 2 are how to use Colab platform, what are the areas you can focus, and 2 particularly are on variables, Python variables, where to use, what are the rules for the Python variables and all. That is what we have started. So I hope you have all enjoyed those 2 tutorials, and if you are starting or thinking of building your career on Python, here it is. Here you will get all the details. We are here to help you to build your career. And friends, Python is a beautiful language, so read those 4 or 5 whatever is there in the Python basics tutorial recently we have added. We have many more old tutorials also, you can study that, and come to our blog post. Entire all the codes you can get it, download it, run it in your system. And for this Python basic we encourage you to use Colab platform. So it's a Google Cloud platform, so we need not have to install anything or some configuration problem. All those issues won't come because it's a cloud platform. Namaste Pratik. So friends, we are moving on that direction now. So on that, yesterday 1 podcast was added. Today I am trying to give you 1 or 2 podcasts within next 1 or 2 days, and now we'll be focusing on the reserved words or keywords in Python and built-in functions. When I am talking about built-in functions, definitely there must be a user-defined functions. We'll learn that later, user-defined, what we build our functions. Built-in functions are comes with the core Python. Say we are not adding any library or built up anything. Simple, whatever the basic Python language, what it offers, some functions, that is built-in functions we call it. It is by default exists with Python. Say you must have seen we have used str, so it's converting a integer to string and all. So these are all built-in functions. In addition to that, there are some keywords. Then what is the difference between these 2? Keywords, we cannot use it. Say what happens if I start using a keyword, system will generate an error. So that is the reason, that is why a set of reserved words are kept inside the Python. It is not that in the Python language only reserved words are there. Almost all languages have this reserved word because it is for their internal consumption. Say if is a conditional check, it is there in Python, it is there in PHP and all, and if is a internal keyword. So that is the, say you want to see, then what's the built-in function. Functions are for some utility. Now let's see why we have added that section also, where you can just study that and read and understand from yourself what's the difference between these reserved words and built-in functions, where I am not allowed to use keywords or reserved words, but I am allowed to use some of the built-in functions. But those are not advisable. Let's just move to our blog post first, and these tutorials within day 2 will be adding it. So friends, let me just prepare it. I will take it to built-in functions. Now reserve keywords, open in new tab. Let me just see whether you can. Sorry, I think I have to generate some. I forgot to modify this. Fine. No, not this. Yeah, I think I'm through now. Just a minute. Fine friends, I may be just one more minute. Yeah, yes, you are fine. So here it is, the built-in functions in Python. So you can get a big list here. You can just one or two you just see. Anyway, we will be discussing those things. So one or two you can click and use what for ABS, all, any, ASCII, bin, bool. Then you can see you have already used some of them. So I think str is 2 days back we have used. Here it is, str. So this is a built-in function. Then what is the reserve words or keywords? How many such keywords are there? That you will get it in this block. So here you can see reserve words. There are 3, 4, 5, 7, around 5 into 35, around 35, 40 words are there, and that also changes with the versions. You can also list out all those reserve words and all whatever is used. So import keywords, print keyword, is keyword, non-local. Okay, fine. That is how you will get it. Anyway, you will get all these details in the tutorial what you are going to upload. So read these things and come down. So here difference between Python keywords and built-in functions. These two, just for your understanding, this is recently added. You can see this, just think if, else, for, diff, class, these are all reserve words, whereas print, len, or input type, this already we have used. Print we have used, len of course we have not used it. Input we have used it to take the input from the user, enter your name and all, if you remember, for studying variables and all. These are built-in functions or utilities already available. So this is like Python has given us some tools to use in our toolbox. So we need not create everything from the scratch. So already some tools Python has given. Over and above, we'll get lot of other functions also once you add a library to it. Say I'm using data analytics library. So those inside that, whatever the functions are there, I can still use it. So that is, we are not talking about those add-ons. It's something like added to us. Just Python, built-in functions. These are the print, len, input type. Many are also there. What the list you have seen now, just now, here it is, the list is there, and each one is a hyperlink. So those functions are already explained to you. So just go through, check this list, and similarly, suppose you want at the end, you want what are the built-in functions. I want a list of built-in functions. Note that with the Python version, this built-in function, some more function may be added or some keywords may be added. Don't get confused between keyword and the functions. Okay, key functions are like toolbox. This we can use it. Keywords is Python kept those words with him. It's not a toolbox for, but it is for its internal processing. So moment we start using those internal keywords and all, we'll get error. Are not supposed to be touched. Fine, think on that. Def, def is to define a function. We cannot use def as a variable. Whereas str is a built-in function which converts, but still we can assign the integer. That is not you are supposed to do, but you are allowed to do. But A keyword you are not allowed to use because that will generate an error. So these are the some of the differences you can see. Just naming conflict. Then what way I should, suppose I want to have a string. So if I am not, I can use, but I will not use the str. Then str1, str2, str3. Fine. This is the way you are. At the best way, which I feel I use, that is I always put a my underscore str. Means this is a string which I have defined. It has not come out of some other process. Say I may get confused where from this string variable has come. If I have written my underscore str1, my underscore str2, I immediately recall it. Yeah, it is my string which I have within the program. If your code is of 4, 5 lines, 6 lines, there won't be any confusion. But imagine a code of 1000 lines, 500 lines, 100 lines. You will be searching where this has come up. That is where this naming convention or this proper naming of your variables will help. That's all, friends. I have talked already for 12 minutes and also better will stop here. Let me just go out. Yeah, friends. So this 2-3 tutorials will be adding within 1 or 2 days about the built-in functions, keywords, what's the basic difference, and we will also go for the podcast. Parallelly, the tutorial podcast, whatever you like it, you can just listen it. The Python Basics podcast is today we have added it. So this week, I think on the AI tools 2, then variables 2, then podcast 1, already within the 2 days we have added almost 4 tutorials. So you read those in details, you will get good understanding of the concept. Anyway, evening we are all discussing again. Also tutorials are quite useful because that will give you a total idea on the hands-on idea on the using the Colab platform. So you will get a real feel of the using it in your application. And Python, excellent language, build up. Trust us, we'll be definitely going to improve in our Python skills. So I'm there with you. We'll continue. So we'll go from this basic towards the advanced topics. So tell your friends also to join. So we can have we can have a useful and a technical discussion. And we are all focusing right now on Python basics. So tell your friends also to join, those who are interested on these subjects and all, to build a career on these programming areas. Friends, there was a lot of requests for the Hindi sessions. I am just thinking we will start some Hindi, some videos will upload it. 1 or 2 days I will just decide on it, and in this particular live session also one day we'll do, and some AI tools also, artificial intelligence tools also will explain that. We may also do it in Hindi. So I've work on different tools. It is not I stuck to a constant tool. So my own experience also will help you, because if you are advanced user, I can't say, but if you are a beginner, definitely it will help you. That notebook LM I use frequently. That 2 days back, 2 tutorials on notebook LM we have uploaded. One is on the how to mind map. So that is a beautiful one. I love you. I am quite sure you love that one. See that once. It gives you a broad picture. When you are new to a topic, that helps you to understand that. So mind map. And another thing is discover words. So you need not, suppose every time notebook LM we are giving sources from when I don't have a source of my specific interest or requirement, I have a generic topic that I can use the discover topic. Discover topic is new one. I think many of the Indian channels accounts, it is slowly flowing to, it will take some 1 week time maybe. I don't know whether in one of my account it is available and other account it's not. So that's all the friends, all about today. Hope you are doing well and you are continuing watching enjoying watching our tutorials and all. Please let me know if you have any idea, doubt, suggestion, any feedback for me. So that will anyway we'll try to incorporate. What more, friends? Tell your friends also to join. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. So tell Google that how much you love these tutorials and all. That's all, friends. With hope that tomorrow also you'll join 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. We are coming for discussion, and shortly we'll start in Hindi also. Pratik will be happy. Thank you, friends. Thank you for watching.